Hi friends, in this video we are going to see what is the importance of throw keyword and throws keyword in exception handling. Okay, so throw keyword is mainly used for to throw manually the exception. See, so far we have seen IO exception, arithmetic exception, array index out of bound exception, null pointer exception, number format exception. Similar way, you want to throw some exception manually. Manually you want to throw an exception, then the throw keyword will help you. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, come to here. How I can throw the exception manually? Let me create another class. You can see here. I want to throw the exception manually. How I can throw? For example, see here. Throw new arithmetic exception. I want to throw manually. Okay. And I want to give some message also. It is arithmetic exception. Now what will happen? Tell me. It will throw the exception for us. The code whatever I have written here, it is giving us the arithmetic exception, right? It is giving us the arithmetic exception. Okay, let me comment this and execute this program again for you. Now if we will execute, what will happen? It is going to throw arithmetic exception for us. See? Similarly, I want to throw manually. In real time and all some cases, we need to throw manually the exception. Okay? We need to throw manually the exception. So, you want to throw manually any exception, then we need to use the throw keyword. See here. Here also will get arithmetic exception. Or you want to throw any other exceptions like IO exception you want to throw. IO exception you want to throw. Here also very simple. This is IO exception. Okay, throw IO exception. Then throws I will tell you later. Or you want to throw number format exception. Number format exception you want to throw. Just very simple. You can throw number format exception. Okay, execute this program and see what is happening. See, number format exception is thrown manually. So you want to throw any exception manually. Okay, so then we need to use the throw keyword to raise the manually exceptions and all. Again, here also to handle this, very simple here also. Like put that code into the try block. How you can handle this? Same thing. Put this code into try block. You want to handle this, just you can give what is the super class of exceptions? Exception class. So you can give here exception is handled. Okay, similarly you can execute, you can observe here rest of the lines of code is executing or not. See, this is how you can throw the exception you want, and you can handle that exception and rest of the code will be executed. So you want to throw manually the exception. You want to throw manually the exception, then you need to go for what? Throw keyword you can use. Any exception you can raise it. Okay. So that is the use of the throw keyword. Manually you want to throw any exception in different situations. Most of the times the development team will use this. On testing side we still use, but very rarely in the framework level, coming to the Selenium point of view. But throw is mainly for to throw the exception manually. Okay, then we can use the throw. Coming to the throws keyword. Okay, throws keyword I want to use it. Very simple. This line of code I am trying to put it into another method. Okay, this line of code I am trying to put it into another method. My method name is throws example. This is my method. Instead of number format, I want to give IO exception. What? Instead of number format, I want to give what? Just throw new IO exception. I want to give IO exception. Just message also I want to give throwing IO exception. Guys, did you observe carefully here? Some error is getting here. What is that? This is nothing but checked exception. This is nothing but what? See, in compile time only it is checking. In compile time only it is checking. So it is nothing but checked exception. It is nothing but what? Checked exception. So unchecked means where we have seen so far arithmetic, number format, null pointer, those all are unchecked exceptions because those we will get it in runtime. This one, checked one, we will get it in compile time only. Okay, this is the checked exception. So see, add throws declaration. You think that here intentionally it is telling that it may throw an exception. So you need to use throws. See, throws IO exception got here. It means that this piece of code may throw IO exception. Okay, this piece of code may throw IO exception. Fine. Okay. Now, for example, I'm keeping this line. So, you know, right, how to create an object for this class. I'm creating an object for this class. Throw example th equal to new throw example object I am creating. Okay, fine. Th dot, which method is there? Throw example method is there, right? I am making a call to this particular method. See here. Again, see here you are throwing the exception. Here you are throwing the exception. Once you are throwing the exception from here, you need to handle this. Let me show you. This is the code, right? Let me go to here. Okay. This is the code you have. 1 minute. So this is the code you have. Okay. This is the code you have here. And the other code which I am having is this is the one. This is the another method. So what will happen here is, observe carefully. Okay, 1 minute guys. So let me copy this code to here. This is the code we have here. Okay. What will happen is you are creating an object to this particular class. Perfect. It is throwing the exception because you did not handle. You are not handling this exception because it is a checked exception. So either you need to handle or you need to throw this exception. Okay. So what it is telling is usually it is throwing the exception. This IO exception throws is there, right? Throws means it is going to throw the exception to here. It is going to throw the exception to where? It is going to throw the exception to here. Throws means if you are not handling, it will throw the exception from here to wherever you are calling to this method, it will throw that exception to here. We are calling to that method from here, right? So that is the reason it will throw the IO exception from here to this method. Here, from here, you need to handle that exception. Okay. Again, handling, you know, right? Again, handling is same process. Like you can try. If you did not handle, what will happen? You are going to get a error here. See, surround with try catch. Okay, IO exception. That's it. You are handling the exception now. Okay, that's fine. Now try to run it. What will happen internally? Throws. If you are not handling, you want to throw the exception. See, IO exception you got. Throwing IO exception. Okay. And the rest of the code also executed fine. Rest of the code is executed fine. Why this exception, this data displayed is because of this e dot print stake trace. It is going to print the stake. That's it. So what happened, guys? If you don't have this one, it will not allow. IO exception means you have to handle it by using try catch or you have to throw. Throws. I am throwing this exception to here. Here I am handling that. Okay. Like this way. Throw is for the same, both the keywords I have used here. Throw is for raise the exception manually. Throw the exception manually. Throws is for when you did not handle the exception, you can throw the exception to its parent method from where you are calling to this method. So in that case, this exception now throws to here. Here we are handling successfully. So that is the use of throw and throws keywords. Okay. That is the use of what? Throw and throws keywords. That is the use of, that is the use of throw and throws keywords. These two keywords, how we can use in real time. You want to throw any user defined or any existing exceptions and all, then you can use throw keyword. Or you want to throw exception from one method to other method and all. You want to pass your exception. You did not handle here, but you want to throw exception to parent. Then you can use throws keyword and all. Okay, like this way we can work with this. Similarly, let me create another user. Can we have multiple try catches? Yes, you can have n number of try catches. That is not an issue for us. See here, you can have here one try block is there. Okay, fine. Let me remove this code. Here I am taking this one. Okay, this is one try block. Inside of that, you want to have another try block also. Yes, you can have another try block. No issues at all. Okay, it need to have its own catch block. It need to have its own catch block. You can have n number of. Okay, so this we can call it as a nested try catches. You can have n number of that is not an issue for us. So inside of one try, you can have n number of try catch blocks. No issues. But each try you want to handle, then you should have catch block. Or you want to mandatorily execute some code, then you should have finally block. That's it. So this is about exception handling and all. So far we have seen exception handling. What is exception? Okay. So some problem, okay, that is stopping our execution in runtime, that is nothing but exception. We need to handle that by using try catch blocks. Okay. Different exceptions. One is checked means compile time, unchecked means runtime, you are going to get the exceptions. Okay. Error means something you cannot handle that. When error occurred, we have to stop the execution. That's it, no other way. Okay. So the parent class for all the exception and error is throwable class. Okay. And try catch, finally throws, different keywords we have seen, and how we are getting exceptions and all we have discussed, and we have seen about all these things and all. Okay. We have seen try catch blocks, multi catch, and nested try catch, try and finally block, throws. This is how the exception handling in Java will help us to overcome from the abnormal termination of the program. Okay. Right guys, thank you so much. That's all for exception handling. Thank you so much.